What's going on, everyone? You have tuned into another episode of Off the Hook with Ajay. And as you see here to my left, your right, or something like that, I got here my business partner, a proud sponsor of Off the Hook with Ajay, Tolis TK Boxing. How you doing?
Hello, Ajay. Thank you so much, brother, for having me. It's been a long time. I was waiting for that so long, bro.
I know. Hey, but we're here.
We have been busy. We have both been busy. So
we have both been busy, and we're here. So, let's get right into it, man.
Let's do it, man.
So how'd you get started in boxing?
You want the story is long, but what happened? I'm from Greece, actually. I'm half Greek, half Albanian.
Nice. Okay.
And, when I was a baby, 6 years old, I was start crying a lot. So my dad said, "No more. You come with me." So he took me. He dropped me in a boxing gym, and next day I was going and fighting all the kids in the school. I was 6 years old. So since then, I have been martial arts. I started with Taekwondo. You know, Taekwondo is only kicks, right?
Right.
When I was 13, I started training kickboxing. I was doing kickboxing, and when you do kickboxing, you're very solid. I love kickboxing, but you don't have really good boxing skills because it's you combine both.
You're basically mostly using your.
So what happened? I went in a boxing gym and I was like, I want to correct my hands so I can go back in kickboxing.
Right.
And as soon as I went to the boxing gym, the coach, he put me with some kids like 10, 11 years old, and I thought that I'm good, bro. They like. They beat my ass. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I was like, what's going on here, man? So I just, since 15 years old, I'm sticking boxing, and that was my life, bro. It's still my life. That's what I do. I don't fight anymore, but I used to fight back home, and that was one of the reasons that I came to US.
Okay, that's interesting. See, I mean, we've known each other for some time now, and I never remember you telling me anything like that. So that's good, man. That's good for the listeners to listen to. And so, okay, now when it comes to TK boxing gear, right? When it comes to that, how'd you get started with the boxing gear?
Actually, I started through COVID. As soon as COVID started, we had so much free time, right? So much free time. So, as soon as when I stop fighting, I want to be in the boxing industry. It doesn't matter how. I'm going to be as a coach. I'm going to be I have my gloves as a manager. I want to find a way to be in the boxing industry. And I was like, I want to make my own glove, because I remember back in the days when I used to fight. I mean, I don't want to sound dramatic, but we didn't have money to buy a good glove. We didn't have money to. I remember myself fighting like with 4 or 5 years with the same gloves. Like, the gloves should be the foam outside from both sides, so you can say that, okay, I think I need to buy a new pair. You're not sure. You say, I think I got it back. So I was like, I want to make a glove, a boxing glove, that it can be high quality and affordable, so fighters they can afford to buy. Because the truth is that if you want to buy a good boxing glove, it's gonna cost you, I don't know, at least $300, right? If you want to say that. So I was like, I want to make a boxing glove that can be high quality and can be for everybody. So I mean, most of the fighters, they are training all day. They don't have time to work outside, so they can't afford to buy like super high quality gear. So that's why I started mostly.
That's okay. Well, that makes sense. Obviously you're in it to help out, the other boxers, and not only boxers, also trainers that can't even afford for, because you actually have gear for trainers, right?
Yeah, I have gear for trainers. We have sparring gear, and something really cool that happened last month. And I was looking forward to it. Our gloves got approved from the California Commission. So you can fight in California, and in the beginning, when I was start looking the process, everybody was saying, bro, it's so hard. But I mean, I'm like working on the gloves so much all day. So I knew that when I will send the glove, I will be at least very close to get approved, because what happened, you send the glove and then they are telling you what you need to fix, and then you send it back. But what happened? We send it, and from the first time, they're like, your glove is ready to go. And I mean,
so you didn't have to go through.
yeah,
You didn't have to change anything.
No, one of my dreams is to see fighters fighting with the gloves. They use it in a sparring, but I want to see them fighting. That's my vision. See,
awesome.
Like top fighters like using the glove and representing.
Right. Hey, well, congratulations
Brother.
with that. That's huge. That's huge.
Thank you, man. It's been a lot of work, but yeah, it works totally.
Exactly. So no, that's good. So what's the process into basically, getting the gloves, started in regards to the creation? Like what inspires you to create the gloves?
I mean, that's what I do all day. I mean, I am in a boxing gym, and I was changing glove all the time. And I was like, I want to make a glove that I can make it with the needs that I want as a fighter that I was, as the clients that I have, and not like looking, okay, this glove has this good, this glove has. I want to make a glove that based on my needs, because most of my friends are all fighters. So the good part is that I give them the gloves. I try the gloves. We're like, bro, what you would change in the gloves? I take feedbacks all day, and I give it to. I have a lot of. I mean, as you know, we are in the boxing industry, so we have friends that they're fighting, so they know what the good gloves look like. So in the beginning, when I started, the glove needs a lot of changes. So we getting new samples, we're trying the glove, and now we're at the point that we're like, okay, this is what we want. So I mean, that's what I do. So
is there a difference in creating a glove that's just for sparring and for actual fights?
Depends, because I mean, in a sparring, our glove is created with a good foam in the front, so you're not gonna hurt your hands.
Okay.
We make sure that there's enough padding in the front, so you're not gonna mess up your hands, because the number one in the sparring is to be safe. You wanna go hard, but you wanna go safe at the same time.
Correct.
But the fighting gloves, it depends on what the fighter wants, because some fighters, they don't want to break their hands, which means that they want a glove with padding. Some other fighters, they want a knockout glove, which is horsehair inside and padding, which makes it in the front like less padding, but it's a knockout punch, but you can break your hands, with this way.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the difference, basically, the fighting glove and the.
Okay, I was always curious to know how that was, because I've always seen the sparring gloves are always bigger than the actual gloves.
Most of the brands, they have different differences. That the fighters, they are like, okay, I want this glove because I like the way that they the strap, how you say, the laces in the wrist. The other guy likes the foam. So every brand, they have their own differences.
Now, when it comes to sparring gloves, excuse me, when it comes to sparring gloves and actual fight gloves, are the ounces different or it's the same, right?
No, it's not the same. The sparring gloves starts from 14, 16, and the big guys, they can go even to 18.
Okay.
So for example, the less you weight, you can use a 14 ounces glove. If you are like 150 to 200, you can use a 16 ounces of glove. And the ounces is how big is the foam in the front, mostly.
Okay.
And the big guys, they use 18 ounces, which, I mean, they punch really hard, so they have to protect their hands and the opponent. But in the fighting gloves, they have 8 and 10 ounces.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so they are much smaller. Like, you are like, really? That's why you're gonna fight? When you see the difference in the gloves,
that's why. Yeah. That's why I was curious.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I wanted to announce.
Thank you. I'm so excited too, man. I mean, we are in the beginning, and we are not because it's my brand, but we are killing it. And me and my team,
I'm excited for you guys, man. And I'm also excited to partner up with you guys. And
thank you so much. We always want people, everybody that I want to be around, they have to be motivated. How you say? It's not about the money.
They have to be motivated. They have to be driven.
Whatever you do, but it has to be motivated. They have to love the sport. They have to love what they do.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. Now let's get into the biggest fight. The big fights last weekend.
Dude, this month was fire.
This month was crazy.
Oh my God. I was like every Saturday, I didn't want to go nowhere. I was just saying to my people, like, I will stay home. Like if somebody wants to join me, I will just sit in the couch and just watch boxing, nothing else.
Exactly. So what you think of the Devin Haney and Jojo Diaz fight on Saturday?
I mean, David Haney, he's so skillful, bro. Like his boxing is incredible. You know, I wish he had a little bit more power. I think if he had a little bit, I think, to be honest with you, for me, he needs two things. He's a superstar already, but for me, he needs two things. Power, that I don't know if that will ever happen, and a little bit more trash talking.
A little bit more trash talking, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a person that I like trash talking in a bad way, but I think you have to sell yourself, man. You can't just be okay, let's do it. You are like, okay, let's do it. But people, I mean, you see McGregor, bro. You see guys that, you know, that they are killing it now. That of course they are skillful, but you gotta know how to sell yourself. You need to sell yourself.
Exactly. Now, who do you think won that fight? Do you really think that Devin Haney won that fight, or do you think they should?
No. I think it was not even close. I mean, I think that Jojo Diaz started a little bit late.
Yeah,
he started a little bit slow in the beginning, like, and he was adapting. But when he was going inside, he was much better guy. He's stronger. You know, Haney, he has good timing, so he was a little bit scared of not getting caught. He started a little bit late. And plus, David Haney, he's like super smart boxer, so you can catch him easy. He was doing some moves you don't even know where it's coming from.
No, you're right. Now, Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos.
Oh my God, bro,
that is like the biggest upset of this year, I believe. Or what? I mean, from what I don't know if there's any other fights this year that were more of an upset than Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos.
I don't know if that was this year or like the last couple of years. I don't know. And not because Kambosos wasn't a good fighter, but because they made Lopez, because he made himself, but nobody was expecting that somebody can beat Lopez. Nobody was that somebody can, he was like, he won Lomachenko, so everybody's like, oh, there is nobody can beat him, you know.
Right.
This guy that he came from nowhere, basically, and come on. The weird thing is that everybody was talking to Teofimo, all right, who are you fighting next? Fighting next? Like, Kambosos was not even in the conversations. The interviewers were like, who are you fighting next?
I agree, you know, and then I think George Kambosos, obviously, after beating Lopez, he's on the map now, you know, like he's on everybody's radar.
He's at the top of the map. Now he's choosing who he wants.
Exactly. You know,
that's crazy how your life changed, bro. But
the
like
unified champ, you know. And now Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz. Now I'm gonna give you my opinion real quick.
Yeah,
I personally think that fight was great, and there's a couple things why. One, because Tank was tested. Isaac Cruz, I bet you 2 out of 5 people that you come across probably didn't even know who Isaac Cruz was.
Yeah, 100%, for sure.
I mean, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. 2 out of every 5 people probably knew who he was. The other 3 didn't know, right?
Yeah.
So the majority didn't know who Isaac Cruz was.
Yeah,
now 100%. They know. Now they know because he came in like a Mexican Tyson.
Oof.
Like a Mexican Tyson with his head down, and he was backing up Tank. Tank has never fought backing up. He's usually the aggressor. This time he had to switch. I want to ask Tank when I see him again. I want to ask him how he felt. Like, did he have to switch up his game plan like dramatically?
The guy was smaller. It's crazy, right?
And he was smaller, so he's used to punching up. Now he had to punch, you know, a little down. And I think it was a great fight. I think it should have ended as a draw.
In a real world, yes, but in the world of boxing, we have to. I mean, it was very close fight. You know, other way it can go. So you can't just say that. You know, I mean, even if Cruz won, some people they will say Tank won. Some people, you know, that happen all the time. For me, to be honest, was a draw too. Was a draw. It was very close. Was very close.
It was
but the
very
other guy
close.
was crazy, man. Like the way that he was coming inside and like and he was absorbing some huge punches, some uppercuts.
Right. No, I agree. It was a very close fight. It could have gone either way. I think in order for Cruz to win, he really needed to sell the crowd, sell the judges in regards to basically beating Tank, because you have to. He's the champ. You have to really beat him.
He had to do it a little bit more clean as
Right.
Kambosos did it with Teofimo.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
that there was no doubt who won the fight. You know, there was
Right.
not even
Nobody
close
got
who
dropped
won the
in the Tank fight and Cruz. Nobody got dropped.
So it was close, but you
There
can't.
were slippages, but they weren't drops.
I remember this fight. I mean, it's not in that was in UFC. You remember John Jones with this guy Reyes?
No, I don't believe I watched that fight.
You know John? You remember John?
Yeah,
Jones,
I know
right?
John Jones. Yeah.
So this guy Reyes beat John Jones, right? But
Okay.
they give it to John Jones, and they were saying that, come on, man, you have to beat him clean if you want to take the belt from the champion.
I agree. No, and it's true. It's very true.
I was so happy though, man. Like this month was fire, like with Crawford and Sean Porter.
Crawford, shout outs to Sean, to Crawford and Sean Porter.
I'm so happy because boxing was becoming like, oh my god, like what is a drama, like all of these things that's happening.
Yeah,
like, with all of these whatever fights.
No, yeah, I agree. This month was crazy. Well, the month of November, because now we're in December basically.
Yeah,
so,
let's see what is coming now.
Now let's see what happens. 2022 is going to be a big year. What's next for Tank? Who do you think Tank should fight next? Well, let's just say this. Who do you think should fight each other now with everything that's happened in the lightweight division?
How many? They are like eight guys now in the top?
Right now, it's Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Tank, who else? George Kambosos, Devin Haney, Lomachenko.
To be honest with you,
like 7 guys.
I would give him to Teofimo.
Yeah,
I would say that he should fight with Teofimo because now Kambosos is gonna fight probably with Haney, right? Probably
Haney, yeah. And where do you think Ryan Garcia fits in all that?
I don't know if he's ready for any of these guys. He has been out for a year or something. I mean, he wants to be always. I like the kid. I mean, he has a great improvement as soon as he started with the Reynoso team. So I can give that to him. He has a great improvement. But I don't know if he's ready for any of these guys now because he hasn't fought for a year. I think he should get I mean, how many easy fights? But I think he should get a little bit more easy fight, and then 100% he should fight one of these guys.
I agree with you on that. That's a good take. That's a good take.
Because I mean, he said he want to fight Kambosos, but come on, man, you are out for a year. You haven't fought nobody. You can't just fight. And
you're coming back from an injury. You broke your hand.
Like these guys, nobody fought each other, and I don't think that, to be honest with you, that is the fighter's choice. It's the management choice. I think that they were stretching it so much, so nobody's gonna lose. But I mean, listen, everybody's gonna lose at some point. You gotta make it happen. You gotta make boxing excited.
No, I agree, and I just want all these fights to. I want to be selfish. I want all these fights to happen this coming year. 2022. I really want these fights to happen. I want to see Teofimo Lopez take on Tank, like you said. That would be a good one.
I don't know if he would take it now, to be honest with you. Let me back it up. I don't know if Teofimo would take Tank now. What do you think for Teofimo, though? He would take any of... I mean, 100% he wants the rematch, but you think he might take a little bit easier fight and they can come up strong? Or
I can see Teofimo and Ryan Lopez fight. I can see that fight happening next, because that Teofimo is going to need somebody in that higher stature, like.
I mean, they will meet each other eventually, so sooner or later they have to fight with each other.
Right, and so
all of these guys
happening soon.
All of these guys, they mentally they are champions, right? Because they haven't fought each other, which means that you have to fight them. Doesn't matter when. You have to be ready anytime.
Right. Now, Lomachenko is fighting this Saturday against Richard Cormier. Oh, that's going to be a really good fight too. We'll get into.
I want to see his performance. Last time when he fought with what's the name, with the Japanese guy he fought with?
Yeah, he didn't. I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
I mean he was furious.
No.
He's zero doubt. I mean,
What do you think it is? What do you think it is? His last couple of fights, including with the Fimo Lopez, he just doesn't look like the same Lomachenko. Like, I don't know.
With Teofimo, I think he underestimated Teofimo in the beginning. Teofimo's game went really good, and when he woke up, like the last couple of rounds, he was doing whatever he wanted, but he started too slow. He started slow, and then he was too late. Teofimo, he won already the fight, and he won it clean. Like, there is no doubt about that. But I think he started a little bit late, and a lot of times it's not an easy game. And the only fighter that I'm seeing that he's solid and he has not a bad night is Canelo. Everybody else has a bad night. The only person that goes there, take it as a business, has never a bad night is Canelo. But everybody else, you can say, whatever. He had a bad night, even if that's your job.
You can't forget about Terence Crawford either. Terence Crawford, I would say,
yes,
I would say Canelo and Terence Crawford are 1 and 2 a pound for pound boxing list.
I think there is no doubt who is the number one, though. I think Canelo is by far, and all the credit to Crawford. I mean, he's incredible. He's everything. I still want to see him with some other guys as well. Like with
Errol Spence Jr. That's gonna be a huge fight.
Yeah. And there is no doubt about Canelo, man. He just jump categories and he beats champions and champions. Most of the guys, they like to stick in where they fight, and I mean,
I agree, man. Hey, if you don't have any plans on Saturday, man, let's get together. Let's watch the fight, the Lomachenko fight, man.
I would love it, bro. I would love it. I'm when I meet with people that we talk about boxing. Oh my God, I can stay hours and hours and hours.
Same here, man. So let's talk about what we got going on, man. Let's let everybody know. We announced it yesterday, officially, TK Boxing.
I love it.
And Off the Hook with AJ podcast and media. We teamed up. Thank you again for being our sponsor, for partnering up with us. You guys are going to see a lot of TK Boxing now here on Off the Hook with AJ. As a matter of fact, I want to give a huge big shout out to TK Boxing for all your boxing needs. Please reach out to that man right there on your screen.
Thank you.
For the viewers that are listening on audio, follow at TK Boxing Gear. Hit him up for all your boxing needs, for your headgear, your cup, your
custom gloves,
everything. Just hit him up. Let him know that AJ sent you, and he'll hook you guys up. All right.
Yeah, one of my things is that we need to help each other, and not only me and you. With the people that you are around, you need to help each other so you can all grow. You can. That's my mentality. Like, we help each other, we all elevate. We all go up.
Right.
And that's how it is. That's how I learned when I was a kid. My dad actually.
That's how it should be, and I'm very excited with this partnership. We're gonna make some noise, man. We're gonna make some noise, and whatever I can do to help you out, I'm here, man. And I'm all over the place. So basically, I'm gonna be your walking billboard, man.
Thank you, man.
When they hear Off the Hook with AJ,
thank you.
You can't mention Off the Hook with AJ without mentioning TK Boxing.
My man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I mean, as I said, we all help each other, and that's how it should happen in everything. Like, you help your friends, you help your people, and you all go up.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited about it, man. I'm very excited. I really do appreciate you being on the show today.
Thank you so much. That was great, man.
This isn't going to be the last time, man. We're going to have you back on, as a regular.
I can't wait. We have a lot of big fights coming up. I'm all about boxing. Anytime, just call me.
Let's do it. Also, the next time, what we'll do too is we'll bring out your products. when you have some products.
We have a custom glove coming up. Remember?
Oh yeah. Hey,
we'll make some noise with that, man.
so Tolis is making a glove for me. It's a Mexico inspired glove. Oh, I can't wait to get it. It's coming out dope. It's coming out real awesome. I can't wait.
I'm all about Mexican style and Mexican mentality, bro. The warrior thing,
I didn't expect it when you sent me the video of the design. I was like, oh my God, like I got excited. I felt like I wanted to get in the ring and box. You know? So
yeah. You gotta use it, man. You gotta use it too. You
yeah,
would
yeah,
love it.
exactly. Nah, I want to keep it as a display, man. I have to keep it a
Okay.
display because I'm gonna end up doing a little more construction for
You know,
the
I went in Tijuana 2 weeks ago with
okay.
my car, and I was asking people because I want to move my manufacturing in Mexico. So instead of start sending emails and phone calls, I was like, bro, you gotta go by yourself and start asking everybody who makes gloves. So I took my
Mhm.
car there, and when I was driving there, I was listening Mexican, how you say that,
Music.
like music, so I can understand a little bit. I can talk.
Oh yeah.
And when I went there, I will start knocking doors, literally. Hello, I want to make this glove. Hello, I want to make this glove. And eventually, we will be making gloves in Mexico soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
yeah. It's
That's
in
great.
Mexico.
So as soon as the glove is finished, and when I pick it up, I'll go ahead and post it up. Let everybody know. So that way, he's very talented, man. And the glove looks. Oh my God, it looks great. I can't wait. Like
It
when I
looks
saw it, it
great,
was like
even
I was
in
like a
the
kid in the candy store. I was like, man, it's a personalized glove for me, and it's great, man.
you
I
know
really do
that
appreciate it.
that's a big thing now. People they want to make custom gloves with, sometimes with their logos, with their names, because it means more. You
It
can get
does.
a glove, but when you have your name there, you go a little bit harder, man. You are like, that's my shit. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go a little bit harder.
you're
That's
right.
my
You're right.
color. I love the yellow. I love the green, whatever.
You're 100% right, man. 100% right.
And especially with the flags, man, like your country,
Oh,
it's even more
you hit it
exciting.
right on the spot, man. With that, like
That
it
was
was spot
perfect.
on. It
Yeah,
was spot
yeah,
on, man. I love it. I love it. Can't wait to get it. Can't wait to have it, man.
of course.
So, any shout outs? Any shout outs you want to give? Any thanks you want to give to people?
There are so many, bro. I can't even start because even when I started the brand, I have so many people that from the day one and still till today they support me, and anytime. So the my main gym, Mad City Boxing, which is in Hollywood, is one of the gyms that I coach to. It has been a big supporting place, like all of the people there, Dominic, the owner, everybody. 818 in San Fernando Valley, Coach Edgar, big thanks. Fortune Gym in Hollywood, Justin, Tamara, all of the guys, and everybody, man. It's so many people, but I can't even start. But
Right.
one thing that I'm keep saying is that one day will be the biggest, the best brand in the world. That's gonna be soon. So let's stay together. Let's stay
I
together.
got
That
it.
will
I
happen
got it,
soon.
man. Hey, I'm here for the long ride, man. I'm here for
Yeah,
everything. So
exactly.
let's
Yeah,
do it, man. I'm very excited.
in the beginning when I started and I was saying I will make the best brand in the world, everybody was like, oh, come on. I mean, whatever. You know how it is. But
Right? I
day
mean,
by
look,
every day, things were getting better. And I'm like, you guys should trust me. It will happen. And things, we are in Miami, we are in Greece, we are LA, we are everywhere. And eventually we'll be everywhere, bro.
I agree. I agree. That's how it was with me when I started the boxing podcast. Everybody was like, "Man, he's not gonna do nothing." Look at
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is, people, whatever. And I don't want to judge, but when I say I will make the best boxing brand in the world, I will make it. There is no doubt about it. And that make boxing make me like that.
And
You
that's how
want
you
to,
have to be. It's your brand. It's your baby. You have to be confident. You have to hype it up. You do. You
yeah,
do.
but can you start a brand, or can you start something and be like, I want to be average? Who said that?
Yeah, no, you want to be the
Yeah,
best.
we want to be
Eventually,
the
I
best.
want to
And
be the
we'll
number one boxing blogger. I want to
exactly.
be the number one boxing podcaster. It's going to take
Yeah,
time and it's going to
yeah,
happen.
of
You
course, you will
know?
have the ups and downs, but you should have a vision that you will be the best.
Right, right. So, hey, again, I thank you for coming on to the show
Thank you so
today.
much, man. That was my pleasure.
Yeah, anytime you're going to be a
I
regular
can't
on
wait for
here.
the next time, and I can't wait to give you the glove, man. You will love it.
Hey, I
You will
can't
love
wait to
it.
get it, man. As soon as it's ready, let me know. And
Yeah,
then we'll go from there, man. Thank you guys for
yeah.
tuning in to another
Thank
episode
you,
of
everybody.
Off the Hook with AJ. Where can they follow you at?
Uh,
Well, hold on.
they can follow me in
Hold
the
on.
Instagram, TK Boxing Gear, and I mean, if they want my personal account, is Tolis Keivane. Don't ask
right.
me to spell it. I'm gonna mess it up. My
Yeah, I
English
know.
still-
Because when I asked you right now, like, where can they follow you? I was like, wait, hold on. Now that's my job to let them know
No,
where they can follow you.
I'm not good in I'm still working on my English. I hope they understand what I was
Oh
saying
no,
all
hey,
the
it's
time.
great. It's great. It's great. You guys can follow me at Off the Hook with AJ. Follow my personal page as well, AJAY_official page _. So man, thank you. Thank
Thank
you, Tolis.
you.
I
Thank
really
you
do
so much, my
appreciate
man. I
you.
see you soon and we'll be in touch.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time.